Hello, students. How are you all? Welcome back to our online classes from LPM Public School, situated at Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. This is your science teacher, Nancy Pandey. So, my dear students, today I am here with a remaining part of your chapter number 10, Air Around Us, from your science book. So, before starting the next topic, let's have a quick overview on the previous topics. So, students, in our previous video, I had told you about wind. So, students, moving air is called wind, and wind are of two types, breeze and storm. A gentle wind is called a breeze, while when the wind is strong and blows very fast, it is called a storm. A storm can be harmful. In our next topic, I had told you about what does air contain. So students, air contains mixture of the gases, water vapor, dust and smoke and germs. Now students, let's come to our next topic, properties of air. So students, first of all, take a deflated balloon. Notice its shape. So students, do you know what is deflated? The meaning of deflated is something from which air has been taken out. So students, first of all, you have to take deflated balloon and notice its shape. Now fill air in it. Observe the shape now. After this, you have to fill air in it and observe the shape after filling air in it. What has given the blown up balloon its shape? Air has given shape to the blown up balloon. So students, when you fill air in deflated balloon, you observe that the balloon is blown up, its shape. So students, this proves that air has given shape to the blown up balloon. So here the first property is air gives shape to things. Now let's come to the next paragraph. Air also has weight. To find this out, you will need a weighing machine and a deflated football. Put the deflated football on the weighing machine and note its weight. Now fill air in the football and compare the weight. The filled in football will be heavier. So students, air also has weight. So to find out this, you will need a weighing machine and a deflated football. So first of all, you have to put the deflated football on the weighing machine and you have to note its weight. After this, you have to fill air in the football and compare the weight with the deflated football. The field in football will be heavier. So, this tells us that air also has weight. So, this is the second property of air. Now, students, look at the three properties of air which is given here. The following are the three properties of air. The first one is air fills space. The second one is air gives shape to things. And the third one is air has weight. So students, you have to learn these three properties of air. Now, let's come to the next topic, keeping the air clean. We must breathe in fresh and clean air. It is important for good health. So students, for good health, we must be breathe in fresh and clean air. We should grow more plants. Plants keep the air fresh and clean. So students, to make the air fresh and clean, we should grow more and more plants because plants keep the air fresh and clean. Now look at the green corner. We should not cut trees or pluck flowers or leaves. Now, let's remember. The first one is write T for the true statement and F for the false one. The first one is air can be felt when it moves. So, this statement is true. So, you have to fill T. The next one is air does not contain water vapor. So students, in the explanation of this chapter, I already told you that air contains water vapor. So this statement is false. So you have to fill F. Now let's come to the third statement. Air fills space, gives shape to things, and has weight. So students, this is the properties of air. This statement is true, so you have to fill T. Let's come to the fourth statement. We must breathe in fresh and clean air. This statement is also true, so you have to fill T. Now let's come to the fifth statement. Plants do not keep the air fresh and clean. So students, as you know that plants keep the air fresh and clean. So this statement is false. So you have to fill F. Now let's come to the second question. Answer the following questions orally. The first question is, why is an inflated ball heavier than a deflated one? So students, here first of all, you have to know about inflated and deflated. So inflated means something which has air in it, and deflated means something from which air has been taken out. So students, in this question you have to answer why is an inflated ball is heavier than a deflated one. So students, in third property of air, I told you that air has weight. So due to this, inflated ball is heavier than deflated one. The second question is, why is which living things help to keep air fresh and clean? So students, you know very well, plants help to keep the air fresh and clean. Now let's come to the keywords. Wind. Moving air is called wind. The next one is breeze. Gentle wind is called a breeze. Now the last keyword is storm. When the wind is strong and blows very fast, it is called a storm. Now let's come to the summary of this chapter. Moving air is called wind. Wind and air help us in many ways. A gentle wind is called a breeze. When the wind is strong and blows very fast, it is called a storm. A storm can damage trees and houses. Air contains water vapor, dust, smoke, and germs. Dust, smoke, and germs make the air dirty. Air fills the space, gives shape to things, and has weight. We must breathe in fresh and clean air. We should grow more plants. Plants keep the air fresh and clean. So students, this was the summary of this chapter. So in this chapter, you learn about the moving air, what does air contain, properties of air, and keeping the air clean. So I hope you understood the explanation of this chapter. Now let's do the first exercise of this chapter. That is question number A, filling the blanks with correct words. So students, first one is moving air is called wind or water vapor. So students, moving air is called wind. So you have to fill wind in the given blank. The next one is blank helps cloth dry faster. So students, you know very well, wind helps clothes dry faster. Now let's come to the third one. A blank can damage trees and houses. So students, you know very well, storm can damage tree and houses because storms are the wind that is very strong and blows very fast. Next one is blank come out of vehicles and make the air dirty. So here you have to fill smoke. Smoke come out of vehicles and make the air dirty. The next one is blank enter the air when someone sneezes. So students, when someone sneezes, germs enter the air. So here you have to fill germs. Now let's come to the question number B. Write T for the true statement and F for the false one. So the first statement is air does not contain water vapor. So this statement is false, so you have to fill F. The next one is a gentle wind is called a storm. So students, as you know that a gentle wind is called a breeze. So this statement is false, you have to fill F. The next one is wind can turn the blades of a windmill. So this statement is true, so you have to write T. The next one is wind is always harmful for us. No, this statement is not true because winds is not always harmful for us. When wind is very strong and blows very fast, at that time wind is harmful for us. So you have to fill here F. The next one is clean air makes us ill. So students, this statement is also false. So you have to fill F. Now these two exercises is completed. Remaining exercises we will done in our next video. So you have to complete this in your fair copy, and don't forget to do all the homework and assignment that is given during your live classes. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy and stay at your home. Thank you students. Bye and take care.